Holiday sports fans, time again for PNC Sports First. Leo Payumo, your Guam sports guy here. And on this Throwback Thursday, we have a brand new fast episode featuring a first-team girls high school all-island member. But we begin today with the GFA Bank of Guam Men's Cup quarterfinals. This was last Thursday night. Bank of Guam Strikers premier team facing the UOG Tritons, the top dogs of the men's amateur division with a 16-game winning streak. Triton's leading scorer, Japanese exchange student Ryoga Okada, is a big part of the reason, and here's why. Down 1-0, the speedy midfielder breaks away from the striker defense and shoots one past goalie Sean Sablon. Ryoga ties the game at 1-1. Strikers Ian Mariano trying to break the tie before the half. Mariano's shot just a bit too high. And then it's Untalan Middle School 8th grader Ethan Sablon playing with the big boys with a shot of his own, but Triton goalkeeper Jake Nkenko is there. And that's pretty much how the first half would end, a 1-1 tie. To the second half we go. UOG's Dylan Napati with a high lob shot. It's going to go way too high. The ball bounces on top of the net. But at the 60th minute mark, strikers Joe Connolly gets one past Nkenko and breaks the tie. Strikers up 2-1, and then Okada, trying to keep the 16-game win streak alive, runs into Nichika Furman on defense. Furman letting him know it. And then the Tritons would get a break. A second Bank of Guam player was red carded, and the Strikers were down to 9 players with about 30 minutes left in the game, but UOG was unable to take advantage as the Tritons had several chances to score but just couldn't capitalize on it. Spindell Scott would score one more for the Strikers to close the match out and break UOG's 16-game win streak.
Hafa Day Guam, I'm Ali Shibasaki. I'm a first-team all-island midfielder from the Guam High Panthers. I'm a junior and live down south at Big Navy.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
I'm a leader, I am competitive, and I am dedicated to the sport I love.
Who's your favorite sport personality?
At the moment, my favorite sport athlete is Antoine Griezmann.
What do you like about the sport that you're playing?
I love the competition and the feeling of scoring a goal.
Do you have a signature move? And what do you call it?
My signature move is the Ochoa. It's an inside roll to a step over.
Name the top person that gave you advice in the sport that you're playing now.
That would be my family. They have given me a lot of advice throughout it and have guided me through.
Who's your favorite sports team?
My favorite sports team is Mexico. They may be short in height, but they have very technical foot skills and great shooting.
How do you prepare yourself before a game?
I review a bit of footage in order to remember from the previous matches and see what I can correct, and I also listen to music to hype myself up.
What is your most memorable game or sports experience?
My most memorable game was freshman year. I was one of 3 freshmen selected to be on the varsity team, and we were competing against a school that we haven't beaten in 8 years. My team had asked me to go take the penalty kick, and that was our only winning goal.
How do you handle winning or losing a game?
Winning and losing, I take them both as learning lessons. Winning, I go and celebrate with my team, but losing, I take it as a moment to reflect back on the game.
What is your advice to up-and-coming athletes?
Don't let people tell you that you can't do something, because with hard work and dedication, anything is achievable. Sushi, Burgundy, Ariana Grande. High Hopes by Panic at the Disco, Apple, Avengers Endgame, favorite celebrity, Scarlett Johansson, FIFA 19, sports clothing, my tita, I would have to say Infusion.
FAST is brought to you by Community First Guam Federal Credit Union.
Well, sports fans, that's going to do it on this Thursday for PNC Sports First. I'm Leo Payumo, your Guam sports guy. Thanks again for watching.